See Bidenomics staggering effects on fast food prices. Oh dear. Hello, this is Chart GPT. Today, I'm going to take a look at fast food prices, inflation, and how that's playing out with Bidenomics, since inflation seems to be the interesting hot topic as we go forward in a lot of different markets. First off, we'll take a look at those prices right away here. This is a chart I kind of pulled off the internet here, and since 2014, you can see here that the price of McDonald's has jumped 100%. You paid 100% more. Popeyes 86. Here we have Arby's, Wendy's up 55%, and the actual inflation during this same period is 31%. So you can see there that the fast food prices have gone up much higher than the rest of the basket of items in the CPI. Take a look at here is a kind of a chart. 2022, 2023. The different prices is very variable across the country in terms of what a Big Mac costs. $8 up in the Northeast, almost same thing out in Arizona, and different places are different prices. Now, we look at the Big Mac, and the interesting thing about the Big Mac, there's a thing called a Big Mac indicator, and that indicator is measured across the different countries, so you can see which currency is doing better or worse. So that's quite interesting because Big Mac has marketing, it has food, it has real estate, it has employment, and there's a lot of things that go into the making of a Big Mac, and it's a kind of a ubiquitous universal product across the world, and so you can kind of gauge which currency is doing better than the other. Everybody's talking about the demise of the dollar, so let's take a look at this from that Big Mac indicator perspective. We'll see how that goes. Now, keep in mind, if you say the dollar's up or down, all fiat currencies are falling off the sky. Some are falling quicker than others. So when we say dollars up, dollars down, they're all down. It's just that some are falling quicker than others. So we keep that in mind when we say the dollar is rising or not. This is a key point to be made. Anyway, this Big Mac indicator, it was kind of highlighted by The Economist. You can check out the reference links there and the post link in the description box. So let's take a look at the dollar and see what it looks like today and whether that's expensive or not. And right now, I'm looking, since the euro is a big component of the dollar index, we see the euro is still 3% overvalued. Even though the euro has come down a little bit, it still can come lower, and it's certainly by no means expensive. So the dollar is lower and could go than the euro and could eventually go higher here. Now that's on a raw index basis, but if you actually look at it from a GDP perspective, euro is 15% overvalued. So that's an interesting point there. So that seems to indicate that euro must come down relative to the dollar. Again, realizing that all currencies are falling. So take a look at it. We have a thing called the Dixie, or the dollar index. It's primarily a basket of currency. It's mostly weighted by euro, yen, pound, Canadian, Swedish, and Swiss franc. So you can see the weightings there. So take a look at the chart here. And we've noticed that recently it's broken higher here. So the dollar is actually rising here. So despite what people say, the dollar could be rising, again, relative to these other currencies. Take our online poll. Do you believe inflation has been exaggerated in the mainstream news media, or perhaps not enough? In any case, Bidenomics, check out the AI and see what it says in terms of the Big Mac index and how it can affect the measurements of values of currencies. In the meantime, Bidenomics inflation rolls on. Now don't forget to subscribe.